I hear you say some things specifically and then some things hyperbolically, right? Or at least
Yep.
maybe hyperbolically. Do you really believe that we'll be in death camps or prisons if Trump becomes president? I don't want to assume that you were just using hyperbole there.
Well, no, I probably am, but the thing is, like, you never know, right? Right? I mean, what that's I mean, that's what I meant about the little bit of fascism thing, right?
Hmm.
I don't think Trump would set fire to the Rayburn Building and and go kill all the communists, but but the power of surveillance and the suppressive power of the state would be unchecked and fully unleashed against its enemies. I mean,
Yeah.
what what do you think a Trump Justice Department would do to address police killings of
Right.
of, of civilians? So it's that kind of stuff. And the thing about it is, look, I mean, Benjamin, one of the ways I've been consoling myself about Trump is is to remember that capitalism is nowhere near being in the kind of crisis that would make a strongman or a fascist dictator either appealing or I mean necessary.
Right.
But it's also the case that, like I said before, these people, I mean, the ruling class doesn't have any commitment to democracy,
Right.
right?
Right.
And what Gates and Broad and Walton and Rauner and McCrory and the rest of the show on a daily basis is that they're fundamentally opposed to democracy. So who would who would suggest to Trump to slow down, right?
Hmm.
Especially considering that we don't have any counterforce to bring to bear. So again, I mean, there too, it's ironic, but on one level, the best thing that we have going for us is that we're so weak.
So what you the specific things that you actually said also that I want to pull out, you gave the hyperbole of some of us being dead or in jail, but then you listed
Yeah.
down a couple of key things that Donald Trump would go after if he had a Republican House and Senate. If it was all run by Republicans, then there are some key things that they would go after that would likely cause people like you and me to take to the streets and then be arrested or killed
Right.
in that kind of framework. Do you think
Right.
that they would
Yeah.
actually institute policies? And I know this is kind of a repeat, but I just want you to kind of succinctly and clearly say it to my audience. Do you
Yeah.
feel that a President Trump with a Republican-led House and Senate would would go after those types of policies that will fundamentally undermine not only our democracy but the remaining vestiges of social programs, public schools, the post office? You feel like that would be some of their first targets?
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I mean, they've not made any bones about that, right? And this also for the Never Hillary crowd. Trump has said repeatedly he wants to abolish the minimum wage.
Hmm.
So so what does that do for you?
Yeah. All right.